Docket Enterprise is a legal calendaring application that stores critical dates in a central database and distributes them to individual recipients' Outlook calendars and task lists. This video teaches about Docket's scheduling tool, known as the Schedule Wizard. To access the Schedule Wizard, click the wizard hat icon on the Outlook ribbon or on the Correlate Suite menu. The initial pages of the wizard help you select the required scheduling elements. The first page is Select a Matter. There are 3 matter lists: All Matters, Recent Matters, and My Matters. Use the one that is most convenient for you. Use the search box to type a matter name and filter the list quickly. For example, to find a matter called East Bay Marina versus Olympia Maritime, simply type the word East. Then select the matter and double-click. Notice the wizard advances automatically. The second wizard page is Select a Work Plan. This is a new matter and nothing has been scheduled to this point, so no work plans exist. As we create a new activity, we will also be creating a new work plan, which is a set of related dates. This concept will become clear as we continue. Page 3 is Select a Work Group. A work group is a team of people who share a calendar. For our purposes today, we'll be using the training work group, and the activity we schedule will be placed on the training calendar. Page 4, Select an Action. This page offers several scheduling options. We'll start with the basics and schedule an activity. We have now arrived at the Schedule Editor page, where very detailed schedule information is entered. On the Details tab, the activity type is always required. This list is customized for the work group. For this first entry, we'll schedule a deposition. Description is optional. When entered, it is often used as part of the subject line when the activity is sent to Outlook calendars. The organizer is a required entry. It defaults to the person designated on the matter you selected, but can be updated here. Notice as we begin to enter activity information in the details on the right, the activity list on the left becomes populated. New activities are highlighted in green. Eventually, not only the deposition, but any other date that is scheduled in the same work plan will be listed here. Activity start date can be entered manually or from the calendar dropdown. Notice that end date sets itself to the same date, but you can change it. Start time can also be a manual entry or selected from the dropdown. End time sets itself 1 hour later, but can be changed. Time zone defaults based on your location. If you click the All Day checkbox, a specific start time isn't needed. Notice if one is selected, the other is grayed out. In this case, the status for the activity defaults to Open. Status values are customizable at the workgroup level. When needed, location can be selected or typed manually. This list is customized for your firm. Busy status and alert are Outlook settings and control the behavior of the activity on recipients' Outlook calendars. Busy status sets the Show As value in Outlook, and the alert field sets the time for the Outlook reminder pop-up. With the new activity selected, we can enter more detailed information about the activity on each tab of the Schedule Editor. The Recipients and Reminders tab displays the users who will receive this activity on their Outlook calendars and contacts who will be sent a meeting request via email. The initial list is based on the matter. You can, of course, add or remove names from the list. The attendance column is very important. For people in your firm, setting their attendance to required sends the activity to their calendars and prevents them from removing it. Optional, on the other hand, sends it to their calendars and allows them to remove it. You can send reminders along with the activity you are scheduling. Sometimes a basic reminder plan generates automatically based on the activity type being scheduled. You can also remove reminders or add extra ones. Choose the calendar icon to put a reminder on recipients' Outlook calendars, or choose the envelope icon to send it to their email inboxes at a specific date and time. Finally, for each reminder, you can add or remove recipients. On the Assignments tab, like the Recipients tab, initial names are pulled from the matter. However, this feature is used for reporting purposes only. Unlike people on the Recipients tab, the people listed here do not receive any synchronized information in Outlook. The Resources tab is used to reserve conference rooms or equipment for the activity being scheduled. The resource list is customized for your firm, of course. If the resource isn't available at the date and time you are scheduling, the Schedule Wizard will let you know. On the Links tab, documents from your file system, documents from your document management system, or website URLs can be connected to the activity. It is easy to create a note about the activity. Conveniently, the note will also be attached to the matter. Custom fields can be associated with the activity. They hold any sort of extra data values that are necessary in your practice. And with all the tabs in the Schedule Editor complete for the new deposition, we will click Next. Notice the Schedule Wizard advances. Because this is a new work plan, we have the opportunity to name it. In this case, we'll accept the name Default. For future scheduling for the East Bay matter on the training calendar, this will be the default work plan selection. Click Next to move on. The Verify Changes page goes through a basic check of the activity. It checks user information such as Outlook synchronization eligibility, workgroup membership, and valid email address. And it alerts you if you are scheduling anything on a weekend or holiday. If there is any sort of problem, the Resolve link helps you take care of it. In this case, one of our reminders has fallen on a Sunday. If that's okay, no action is needed, you can just click Next. Or change the reminder date by clicking the Resolve link. From there, you can select the reminder, the one in red font, shift its date to the previous or next workday, and click OK to return to the wizard. The email summary page determines the people who will receive a notice about this scheduling an email. The initial list is based on the matter. Notice the Select All and Deselect All buttons and the ability to add. You can also add your own comment to the email here before you click Next. The Review and Complete page lets you check all the details related to the new activity. If there are any problems, the back arrow button returns to the Schedule Editor where changes can be made. Then you can navigate forward through the Schedule Wizard once again. On the final page, the Finish button completes the scheduling. The new deposition is recorded in Docket Enterprise and can be seen on the Schedule Viewer. In addition, it has been sent to the Outlook calendars of each user recipient on the Recipients tab. And that completes the scheduling of one activity on a new work plan in Docket Enterprise.